sklearnutilsvalidationcolumnor1d. Description: the columnor1d function is a utility within scikit-learn's validation module that ensures an input is either a one-dimensional array or a single column from a two-dimensional array. This function is frequently used in machine learning tasks, particularly when dealing with data features that should be represented as single vectors. Inputs: X. This is the input data. It can be either a one-dimensional array or a two-dimensional array matrix where each row represents a sample and each column represents a feature. Outputs: X1d. This is the output. It is guaranteed to be a one-dimensional array, regardless of the input shape of X. If X was already one-dimensional, it is returned as is. If X was two-dimensional, a single column is extracted and returned as a one-dimensional array. Steps: shape check. The function first checks the shape of the input data X. One-dimensional input: if X is already one-dimensional, has a single dimension, it is directly returned as the output. Two-dimensional input: if X is two-dimensional, the function checks if it has only one column. If so, it is reshaped into a one-dimensional array and returned. Invalid input: if X is not one-dimensional or does not have a single column when two-dimensional, an error is raised, indicating that the input does not satisfy the required format. Challenges and fixes. Challenge 1: incorrect input shape. Sample use case that resulted in challenge 1 providing an input X that has more than one column, when it should be one-dimensional or a single column. Fixes to challenge 1: ensure that the input data is either a one-dimensional array or a two-dimensional array with a single column. You can use NumPy's reshape function to adjust the shape if necessary. Challenge 2: unexpected array type. Sample use case that resulted in challenge 2 providing input X in a format that is not compatible with NumPy arrays, such as a list or a pandas series. Fixes to challenge 2: convert the input data to a NumPy array using NP array before passing it to columnor1d.